Hello football lovers, good morning and welcome back to my channel once again. Here we share with you guys top-notch daily football prediction. So with that being said, before we dive into the business of the day, as a tradition in this channel, we normally talk about our yesterday's game before we move over to what we have for the day. So yesterday guys, we were just this close winning our tickets yesterday, if not for the likes of Sporting CP and Sunderland messing up our tickets. And they happened to be our last game in our selections yesterday. If not, we could have smashed our 2+ order yesterday. We had an amazing and incredible start with the first game in our ticket, giving us a smooth winning down to Sporting CP versus Sunderland, which is the last game in the ticket. But Sporting CP and Sunderland said no, it is not going to happen. We tipped on Sporting CP Sunderland over 1.5 goal match goals, but at the end of the day, having scored around 11 minutes of the game by Sporting CP, and there was no other goal scored in the game. Honestly, it was an incredible result for me. Imagine a friendly game scoring one goal since 11th minute and they failed to score another goal. I never knew that Sporting CP is going to take that particular game so serious, because if you're checking based on the features, players rather, and they are like the team they used in starting the game, they used more of their main team. And if you check very well, you will see that they didn't make much changes in that match. But Sunderland, upon making good numbers of changes, they were still unable to produce even a single goal. Like I said in that video, I would have gone for Sporting CP to win or draw, but due to the fact it is a friendly game, you will be expecting wonders. So yesterday is gone. Today is another beautiful day to make things right. And before we dive into the business of the day, if you're new to the channel or if this is your first time coming across the channel, I welcome you to Football Picks. Ensure to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. And if you're not following us on our Telegram channel, you are missing a lot. Please ensure to join us on our Telegram channel. The link is pinned in the video description of the video for more football prediction. So guys, let's quickly dive into the business of the day. So today we have two different bet slip for you guys, two powerful bet slip for you guys. As you all know from my end, these games are well analyzed. The only thing I can advise you is to edit your bet and place your bet. Okay, so with that being said, our first ticket here has odds of 2.10 odds. Our second ticket has odds of 2.07 odds. These games are well analyzed, and you'll be expecting some qualification games in our selections today, because we have the Uefa Champions League qualification games playing today. We also have Women's African Cup as well playing today, and other interesting friendly games. So that is games you will be expecting in our selection for today. So in our first ticket, which is the 2.10 odds, we have our first game here from the Champions League qualification between Victoria Plzen versus CVT Geneva. So guys, the other team is coming from Czech and the away team is coming from Switzerland. And if you're checking the both teams, these two teams are good in their domestic league. And these two teams have met at least 2 times. And the 2 times they have met, Victoria Plzen have not lost to Geneva. And so far so good. Victoria Plzen has been in an amazing form, and both on friendly games, and they started their domestic league this past weekend with a victory. So they are in a good form. Same applies to the away team. The away team as well is in a good form. But I think Victoria Plzen is in a better form compared to the away team. So with that being said, if you are going for over 1.5 goals here, it is likely to occur here due to the fact that these two teams has the strength to score goals. But I'm going for Victoria Plzen to win or draw at full time. Reason is because based on their head-to-head so far, Victoria Plzen has not lost, and presently now Victoria Plzen are also in a very good form. So I think they have all it takes to win the match. So the prediction here is Victoria Plzen to win or draw at full time. So moving forward to the next game, we have a game between Riga's Footballer School versus Malmo, same from the Uefa Champions League qualification today. So these two teams are giant in their domestic leagues, especially the home team. They has been in an amazing form, winning back to back. Same applies to the away team. But if you're comparing these two teams on their domestic league presently now, the home team, which is Riga are very, very impressive compared to the away team. But but one thing is evident. One is playing in the Latvia league, the other is playing in the Swedish league, and Swedish league is much more advanced than the Latvia league. So that is why you cannot really use their domestic league to judge these two teams. Okay, but with that being said, if you are checking based on these two teams, how they have been playing, how they have been scoring, each teams they have played so far, and their strength which they have exerted so far, you will agree with me that Malmo has been playing a tougher team compared to Riga, and this is a qualification game. You expect wonders in this particular game, and the bookmaker is as well favoring their away team to win this game. That is to show you that the Malmo is playing in a more advanced league compared to Riga's. But you cannot really say that is the main factor. Anybody is bound to win. This is football. Total numbers of 11 players versus 11 players. At the end of the day, there must be a winner or the match ends in a full-time draw. But with that being said, I think my prediction here is Manchester goes to be over 1.5 goals at full-time. The reason is because these two teams are on fire and they are able to score in their domestic league. So I think they have all it takes to score in this fixture today. So the prediction here is Manchester goes to be over 1.5 goal at full time. So moving forward to the next game here is still in the same UEFA Champions League qualification between Lech Poznan versus Breda Blake. So guys, Lech Poznan, honestly, they have not really been in a good form. They have been losing back to back. Even they started their domestic league of recent and they lost during the weekend. Breda Blake, in the other hands, have been amazing. They have been scoring, winning, and one thing about Breda Blake is that in their domestic league, they concede lesser numbers of goals. But this is a qualification game, and you are going to expect wonders. I think this is the first time these two teams are meeting. They have not really met in any tournament. This is the first time they are meeting, so you are going to expect a very dicey game, at least in the first half. But in the second half, that is when the game will start taking good shape. But with that being said, for the fact that these two teams has not met, and Lech Poznan is in the conceding end, same applies with the away team. Away team is not in the conceding end, but they have good scoring probabilities. I'm not really expecting Breda Blake to score here, to be honest with you. For the fact they are able to score in their domestic league does not really guarantee that they are going to score today. But with that being said, despite the fact that Lech Poznan is in the conceding end, I think this match has all it takes to produce at least 2 or more goals in this fixture. So moving forward to the next game here is a game from the African Women's Qualification, or African Women's Cup rather. We have a match involving Nigeria versus South Africa. Oh God, this particular game is going to be a very dicey one, a very interesting game. Do you know the reason why I say it's going to be a very interesting game? Due to the fact that these two teams has been in an incredible form. Have you taken your time to review the South African women form of recent? Like, they have been winning back to back. And also, have you taken your time to review Nigerian women form so far? They have been winning back to back. In fact, if I'm allowed to judge based on these two teams, the team that have the most amazing form, it is South Africa women. But the question is, why is the bookmaker offering Nigerian to be the favorite in this game? Not even giving Nigeria to be the favorite. They give Nigeria a favorite about 1.68 odds for Nigeria to win. So are they saying that South Africa don't stand a chance in this game? I'm a Nigerian. Of course, I should be rooting for my country, but this is football. You don't really attach emotion when predicting or making football predictions. I think for the fact that these two teams are in amazing form and the bookmaker is saying something that which I don't understand. Why are you giving Nigeria about 1.68 odds to win in this particular game? This is the semi-final game, for crying out loud. Playing a stronger team like South African women. So it's going to be a very tough one for Nigeria to win. But at the end of the day, bookmakers, they have their own ways and their own reason of giving out odds. But I think from what I'm seeing here, since these two teams are in a good form and in a good scoring shape, at least a goal should be produced in this game, right? Yes. So I'm going for Manchester goals to be over 0.5 goal at full time. The odd is about 1.11 odds. So if you combine the 4 games I mentioned now, gives you total odd of 2.10 odds according to Sportybet. The code for the game is boldly displayed in front of your screen. All right, moving forward to the next ticket for the day, which is the 2.07 odds tickets. So we have our first game here from the South Korea main league between Pohang Silla versus Suwon. So guys, Pohang Steelers has not really been good. For the past 3 matches, they have been losing and they have not really been in a good form. But the away team, in the other hands, has been in a terrible form, but they were able to win their last match. I don't know what happened, how they were able to win their last match, but it happened. But the question is, are they still going to maintain that single win they managed to get in their last match in today's game? To me, I don't think they will be able to do that in this particular game. I think Pohang Steelers has all it takes to win this particular match, or at least come out with a draw at full time. But my prediction here is Pohang Steelers to win or draw at full time. The odd is about 1.24 odds. So if you're looking for alternative bets, you can easily go for over 1.5 match total goals at full time. So moving forward to the next game here, we have Celta de Vigo versus Nacional de Madeira from the club friendly today. So guys, Celta de Vigo has been in a poor form, especially in these club friendlies. They have been losing, and their last match they lost to Braga, and it wasn't an easy one for Celta de Vigo. So they have not really been in amazing form since the start of their preseason. They have been struggling to win a match. And the away team, in the other hands, have not really played an entertaining game. They have not really played a stronger team, and they have not. I don't think they have played a club friendly outside Portugal. They have been playing within Portugal, so I think this is their first time playing club friendly of recent, playing with a team outside Portugal. So it's going to be a dicey one. For the fact they have been playing within Portugal and they have been winning and drawing, does not really mean they are going to win in today's fixture. So I'm seeing Celta de Vigo to win, but Celta de Vigo has been in a very poor form. They can easily win this game, but I think they should be able to produce 2 goals. Since they have been producing 2 goals, they should be able to produce as well 2 goals in this fixture. So my prediction here is match total goals to be over 1.5 goal at full time. The odd is about 1.16 odds. Moving forward to the next game here, we have a game from the Chinese FA Cup between Yunan Yokuna versus Guangzhou GZ Power. So guys, these two teams are just average team. The difference is one is playing from Chinese Super League, the other is playing Chinese League One. But these two teams, if you are checking based on strength, these two teams are of the same strength. I'm not saying anything different, but the reason why the bookmaker is favoring the home team is because they are playing in a better league, which is the Chinese Super League. The other team is playing in the division one, in the Chinese League One. Okay, but I think this is going to be a very dicey one for the home team because they have not really been in a very good form. They have been managing and they have been struggling to win a match. But the away team in their own league, they are doing absolutely great. And to me, I think this Chinese FA Cup is more like their own Champions League. I mean, they are their away team, so they are going to put every hands in deck in order to make sure they win this match today. But I'm going for match total goals to be over 1.5 goal since the home team is not in a good form and the away team is in a better form. I think going for the home team to win should be more risky in this particular game. But if this game ends in a 0-0 first half, there is possibility that the match is going to end in a 1-0 scoreline in the favor of home. But if there is any goal scored in the first half, definitely there will be 2 goals and more scored in the game. So my prediction here is match total goals to be over 1.5 goal at full time. Then the final game here we have in this slip is from the Scottish Cup. We have a match involving AYR United versus Fofa Athletics. So guys, 2 average teams coming together again to play. I don't know why the bookmaker is backing the home team heavily to win this game. I know the home team are in a somehow form. Let me just put it that way because I can't really say that they are in that top-notch form. But from what I'm saying here, they are in average form compared to the away team. And the bookmaker is offering the home team about 1.16 odd to win at full time. Come on, this is the odd that can fail anytime. I mean, the away team can easily win this particular match, even having about 15 plus odds to win this game. But I'm not, and this is a cup game as well. So most of these teams, they don't really put on their best in a cup match. So that's why you have to be very careful when making your selection around a cup game. So with that being said, I have reviewed these two teams. Instead of going for the home team to win at full time with that kind of odd offered by the bookmaker, I think it is best I go for the goal market here. Since the bookmaker is saying the home team has an advantage here, I think the away team will be able to exert some fault or to try to prove that they are also in the tournament to compete as well. I think over 1.5 goals sounds more favorable to me. The odd is about 1.19 odds is a choosy odd for a match like this. So if you combine the 4 games mentioned, gives you odd of 2.07 odds according to Sportybet. The code for the game is boldly displayed in front of your screen. So guys, these are my honest prediction for Tuesday football matches. Don't forget the rules of betting. Stake what you can afford to lose and bet responsibly. And if you're watching this video up to this moment, you have not subscribed to the channel, you are wrong. Ensure to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. I wish us the very best of luck. See you guys in my next video. For now, bye. Bye.